Now, so the current food security bill provides a basic paradigm shift from welfare-based approach to right-based approach.
Yeah, definitely, it will be a big challenge. That this bill, as you rightly said, changes the welfare-based approach to right-based approach. It will be covering roughly 2/3 of the population, and they will be entitled to food grain at highly subsidized prices. And not only provision of food grain to the general population, the child from 6 months age to 6 years of age. Beyond that, when a child goes to school, this will also provide food as a right, as midday meal in the school from 6 to 14 years or till the child is up to class 8th.
Are we in a most comfortable position as far as procurement is concerned, because that 61 million tons at the minimum, that's the minimum we're really looking at?
No, you have raised a right issue, but I can assure you, if we go by the average procurement in the last 3 years, it is much more. If you want to have exact figures, I can tell you, this rice procurement has been in 11-12, 35.11 million tons, and the wheat last year was 38 million tons. Even this year, we expect that the rice procurement will touch 40 million tons, and the wheat procurement is going to start now, and the states have indicated that they will be procuring about 44 million tons. The procurement is again either FCI or with the state agencies it is done. So if we take wheat and rice together, the indications are may touch 80.
So the agriculture also has to deliver high output.
No, that is true. In case it has to be sustained, agriculture production should increase and our procurement should increase. But going by the trend in the last 3 years, we find it is manageable.
And okay, you're saying procurement is manageable. Now comes to a question of storage. How manageable is that going to be? Now there is, if we look at figures, I think 70 million tons, now it's increased to 100 million tons. Storage.
This figure of 100 million ton may be temporarily, though I feel it will not be touched. Even now, storage capacity with FCI and state agencies is more than 75 million tons, and my stock is only 66 million tons. So that way we have adequate storage capacity, more storage capacity is being created. But please keep in mind that rice comes for a longer period. It is procured in the season as paddy, then it is milled by the mills, rice mills, then it comes to the store. Therefore, it is not that at any point of time I require 100 million tons of storage, it is not. And in case of wheat, we have added advantage that we can have it in temporary, what we call cap as well. So if required, we can create that capacity. And again, we are involving the states in creating more and more capacity so that food grain is handled.
Storage capacity is assured, that's not a
so
problem.
Far it has not been an issue, and we are sure it will not be an issue in future.
Right, sir. Sir, when the bill was being formulated, Parliamentary Standing Committee, when they were working on the bill, give us a perspective as far as the kind of political consensus that went into making of this National Food Security Bill, the aspects and the amendments also.
A Standing Committee of the Parliament consulted wide range of stakeholders. They invited objections, civil activists, state governments, other organizations, whosoever wanted to make a suggestion. They received large number of representations and suggestions, and I heard within the time frame and limit available, they heard many of them. But ultimately I find the recommendation of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on various issues, and they made very substantial changes in the draft bill which was under consideration of the Parliament. It is almost unanimous, except for one dissent, and I can say the dissent is mainly on two counts. One is make it universal, and second, perhaps with the wrong impression, the bill provides food grain at ₹1 for coarse grain, 2 for wheat or 3 for rice. Some of the states are subsidizing at that level. The honorable member who has put the dissented note felt that the rice is being supplied at ₹2 a kg, and the bill is increasing the price to ₹3 a kg, which was not factually correct. But in general, the bill across the board, across all the political parties, the bill is...
there is a consensus. So the draft also talks about the fact that centre can revise the price from time to time after 3 years of its implementation. Can you give us more clarity on that?
Once the procurement price, once the MSP is increased every year, you can't fix the issue price of ₹1, 2, 3 indefinitely. It is not sustainable. Therefore, the issue price has been put in the schedule, which can be revised by the government any point of time.
All right, and final word from right to information to right to education, now right to food. Now that also is being talked about as a big game changer. What changes are we looking at? As in the USP, the right-based approach that you started by talking.
No, you are right. This bill provides a right-based approach to the beneficiary, and a right which can be enforced. And that is why State Food Commission will play a very crucial role in implementation, but will continue to remain a joint responsibility of the center of the state, with clear demarcated role and responsibility for center and state, and with proper identification and improvement in the supply chain supply chain improvement. I hope this bill will be properly implemented and will ultimately benefit the population, the poor people for which it is meant to be.
Sir, thank you very much for talking to DD News.